it so well. It's Puma on the toes, but the stars on the clothes. I'm Starboy, fresh at the DF Dub. Yeah, I'm a hard hitter. Don't stare to fit, any ego hit you. What is you saying, man? Look at the swag. Please do forgive the brag. I'ma pull up later in the cowboy jag. Don't you slip on the drip, I'm flossing the sauce. Go so hard for the star. Yeah, that be win, lose, or draw. If you take a L, get the F off my block. Cowboys win. Guachos, pour up the shots. Really can't help it, got a star status. Even got it tatted on my arm. Yes, we be 5 green strongs. Left a little room cause it's quest for the six. Starboy really reppin' this shit. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's no more left in me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me.
Yeah, tell me who the #1 fan. Yeah, Mr. Westside, I'm the man. Dallas Cowboys from my head to the toes. They better recognize who the fuck I am. Damn, haters run their mouth like a bitch when they team ain't shit and my team stay lit. Yeah, I'm about to rep this shit to the day I die in an all blue casket. If you wanna get with a club with love, tell Star Status Westside sent ya. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Emmett Smith is our main. Game time, prime time, all the time. Your team in the.
What's up with you guys? It is your brethren, West Coast. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, how about? Hey, man, before we even get this show started, I want to tell y'all right now that this show is sponsored by Boss Cowboy Sports. I want y'all to tag him and tell him thank you. Tag Boss Cowboy Sports in this post and this video. I want you to tell him, tag him, and thank you, because yesterday he charged me up as a brother. He charged me up, and he told me some things I needed to hear. Cause man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I get in my feelings, and I be not wanting to get on here, bro. Cowboys irritate me, bro, and I be not wanting to get on here. I be wanting to get in my own little feelings, and my guy told me some things exactly that I needed to hear yesterday, and that's exactly why we on the show today. It is. So, yo, man, so tag him and let him know we appreciate him. You feel me? But yo, let's go ahead and do it. This is Carpooling with the Cowboy. So y'all know to do our technical checks real quick. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being Jerry Jones singing the national anthem, 10 being Beyonce singing the national anthem, what does my sound like? One being Jerry Jones singing the national anthem, 10 being Beyonce singing the national anthem. What is my sound on a scale of 1 to 10? What is my sound right now? Then look, how does it look? How does the show look? On a scale of 1 being the Cowboys' current offense. Jesus. Do my screen look like 1, the Cowboys offense? Or does my screen voice 93 offense? 92. Let's say 92. I think we score more points than 92. So I sound like a 1 right now? And I need y'all honesty too. No. I mean, not if you can actually hear me, then it can't be a 1. But if it's a 1 to you, then I mean, I'll take it too, I guess. Clive says it sounds like a 7. Okay, I can dig it. Appreciate you, my guy. What's up with you? What's up? So, yo, man, my guy Lou Takes will be sliding up in here in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My guy Lou Takes will be sliding up here in a little bit. I'm kind of in traffic, so I'm not going to read comments like that. So it's going to be free speech. So this is what I need you guys to do. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's 2 things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit the share button. So I need everybody right now, no matter where you are, on Instagram, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, whatever you're watching on, I need you guys. I just turned the video off so I can all the internet can focus straight on the actual voice. So wherever you're watching at, hit that share button. Hit the share button. My boy said, "Thank you, Brian Hogan." My boy said the sound is a 7, screen is a 2. Okay. It should get better here in about 5 minutes. But yo, let's go ahead and talk about it. Hey, you guys already know what it is. Whenever West Coast goes live, there's 2 things you guys must do. First thing you guys must do is you must hit the share button. So I need everybody right now to hit that share button. No matter where you're watching at, you guys hit the share button. If you're watching on YouTube, share it. If you're watching on Instagram, no, because Instagram not live. If you're watching on Facebook, share it. I think Lou just slid up in here. He did. There you go. Lou, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up with you, man? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, man. Hey, so we got my boy Lou Takes. You guys already know every Thursday we're going to give y'all some content. We are both actually out in the world right now, so that's why we are both just using our voice right now. But hey, man, the commitment to bring you guys content is still there. It's not always going to be perfect, but you always got to execute. We kind of like the Cowboys offense right now. It may not look good, but we're still trying to execute, as in Mike. That's what Mike McCarthy said. Some real cornball stuff.
Yeah, we got.
But let's go ahead and get it.
Keep going.
Go ahead. But let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. The first thing that the show was the question was this, Deion Sanders to the Dallas Cowboys, because that's a huge topic that everybody's talking right now. I haven't even made a reel on it. I'm gonna make a reel on it. After I get off this. I like to let stuff simmer and marinate for a couple days before I make videos on it, because I like to hear, like, I ain't gonna lie, like at one point I didn't value other people's opinions. I'm not gonna lie, Luke. I didn't value other people's opinion, so I would try to get a video out all quick and stuff. But now, as I get older, it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good. So I like to give it stuff like at least a day to hear other people's takes on it and what they think, and then kind of give my take on it. So today I'll be dropping my video on what I think about Deion Sanders to the Dallas Cowboys. But what are your thoughts coming out the gate? What are your thoughts on Deion Sanders possibly becoming the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys?
Well, most people don't realize this, but I've been following, and I've been like close to Deion on his football coaching journey at the beginning. Like since when I was little, and I was just in these little leagues around Dallas area. Deion had his group too. He select team all the way from like 2-year-olds called Truth, and he been wanting me to. Me and my play on his team. All my friends, they play on his team. And then when he grew older, middle school, he kept the thing going. And then high school, he started this high school called Prime Prep. And when I went to Bishop Dunn, we played Prime Prep twice. And then he went and joined another school with AAA, played him again. I think, and then like a year or two after that, he went to Trinity Christian. And after that, that's when he went to Jackson State. So I've known Deion from the beginning. So you're getting somebody who loved the game of football, who loved just kids in general. Just like he's just and people keep doubting him at every level, saying he don't belong here, and he just still finds a will and a way. One thing I love that he surround himself with good football knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So him being a candidate for the Dallas Cowboys is kind of surreal, in my opinion. Um, he's done with Colorado, and how he. One thing I like about Deion, the best illustration I can say of him, like everybody say how he showboaty and everything like that. The best illustration of Deion, he's a duck. He's a duck above water. He's showing off. You know what I'm saying? He glitz and glamour. He fat. He flashy, but up at water, he gonna be pedaling twice as hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel about Deion.
Damn, that was fire. What you just said right now. I'm still in that analogy of the duck. That shit was fire, bro. This boy, he said he's a duck. He's shiny, and I was like, where is he going with this? But he pedaling like a mother. I said, whoa, that's some Whoa,
Yeah, like when
whoa.
people, I'm telling you, when people be like, "Oh, they too flashy. Oh, it's doing them. They too flashy." I'm like, listen, y'all. Look, I've been around this man for the longest. He will stun on you. You know what I'm saying? He prime time. But I'm telling you right now, when he is knocked down, they gonna put in twice as much as work versus your criticism. I'm telling you, he do it every time. I seen it. When Colorado was going, everybody was like, "Oh, down there, down there." Every, you
Lou, you kind of going in and out right now. Can you hear me?
and he will still keep going.
Yeah, I'm a. Yeah, that he said that duck hit hard. Yeah, I know. I know. I ain't gonna lie, Aaron. I know that was fire. That was definitely fire. But hey, my boy Lou, that was fire. But listen to me. It's crazy because football from a football standpoint, absolutely, bruh. Like Deion Sanders will be a savior to the Dallas Cowboys from a football standpoint. But it's like the sad thing that sucks about being a Dallas Cowboy fan is we all know that there is another aspect to this that you got to talk about when it comes to Deion Sanders coming to Dallas Cowboys. Because if you don't talk about it, it will probably be the reason why it does not actually happen. You know what I'm saying? So first off, I wouldn't see that. Here are my hesitations on why I don't think it would happen. Because listen, I think Lou just gave a ridiculous reason on why it should. I don't even got to expound on anything on why it should. That was good enough. If you need a reason on why Deion Sanders should be a candidate, everything on what Lou just said right now, like everything of what he said right now is exactly why I believe he should. He's a galvanizer of people. The only thing I think Deion would have to adjust to is obviously NFL is more grown men. But guess what? There's grown men in college that are getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, to me, I don't some type of effect on those guys because it's a little bit older, but he's now dealing with adults that have homes and stuff to lose. You know what I'm saying? They're not just buying chains no more. In college, he's dealing with people who are probably, I think it'd probably be easier in the NFL with dealing because, bro, in college he really got to be somebody's daddy. In the NFL, all you got to do is be these dude coach. Like literally, all Deion got to do in college is be their coach. I mean, in the NFL is be their coach. Whereas in the NFL, I mean, in college, he is literally Travis Hunter's pseudo pops. I'm curious to know how Travis Hunter's dad feels about that. But he's his pseudo dad almost. You feel me? So in the NFL, all he got to do is be these dude coach. That's it. Hello.
Yeah, my bad. I lost connection.
Now you good. You good. You ain't gotta apologize. It ain't your fault. Hey, but listen to me. I say like this. I think you gave every good reason on why it should happen. So I don't even have to add to why I believe it should happen. You gave me even more reasons. And for people that believe that, like, listen to me. I was one of those guys that said, well, yeah, in the NFL you got to deal with grown men and da 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 da. But to be honest with you, after you said that analogy of the duck, I think Deion Sanders would be working less in the NFL. You want to know why? Because at least in the NFL, he'd be dealing with grown men. Bro, he has to literally be their daddy in college.
I believe
Like
he
he's a
flourishes in
hundred
that
and
role.
yeah,
He
he's a
flourishes in that
hundred and
role.
seven. Yeah, he's 117 dudes' dads.
Yeah,
So it's like imagine going to a situation where think about this. He'd probably sleep more in the NFL. Why? Because in the NFL he's dealing with grown men. All he has to do is coach them. And if they don't produce, you replace them. And think
yeah,
about this. For the most part, he's already gotten a taste of the NFL because college football is basically the NFL right now, bro.
yeah. I mean,
You can
he
literally
dealing
be
with
a free
yeah.
agent and you're getting paid. How is that not the NFL, bro? I
Not
don't
even
even
that.
agree with it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I do not agree with what college football is doing right now.
Uh-huh.
But because listen to me, you can't. If listen to me, college athletes have been getting paid. It's called a per diem. If you went to a big time school, you got about $12,000 every month. And if you went to an even bigger school, you got more money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So college athletes have never, they ain't been broke for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he would be able to play the game. Anybody watch Game of Thrones? Y'all
Yeah.
y'all remember what's his name? Tyrion? When he played the game so well. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was the hand. I feel like Deion will be able to play this game with Jerry. Like this this popularity, this advertising, this branding, this all of this. He'll play this so well. He will be the first coach in here that will pose a threat to Jerry. Because he Jerry want to get on the radio stations and talk all week. You don't think Dion was gonna like he's gonna draw that same attention after the game? You know what I'm saying? So it's a layered move. It really is. Now, from the X's and O's standpoint, I understand it. But guess what? There's more than one type of coach in this NFL. I've seen special teams coaches be coaches. I've seen offensive corners. I've seen D corners, and I've seen somebody who's not even good at both. Look at the Lions right now. I don't. I'm blanking on his name right now. But tell me what X's and O's he know. I don't respect him because of that. I
Dan
respect him
Campbell.
because he's a
Dan
galvanizer. Dan
Campbell.
Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell's a galvanizer.
Dan Campbell. I'm gonna be honest with you. Dan Campbell don't look at. If I had to just look at him, I would think at best he's helping out on the defense. But yeah, that motherfucker ain't Kellen. That motherfucker is not act like they hired him because of his personality. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Theoretically, that's what good head coaches are. It was this new age thing where head coaches wanted to call plays.
Right.
My head coach was the head ass kicker. Like, and then guess what? Even his offensive coordinator shut up when he talked. You know what I mean? Now you got offensive coordinators thinking they're just as important as head coaches. But that's really not the system that we came up in. Like the system that we're in right now. I got 7, 8, 9 year olds. Guess what? They have a head coach, they have an offensive coordinator, and a defensive coordinator. Like it like you gotta like roles are good. People being able to be in roles are good. Dispensing responsibility is good. Because I'm gonna tell you, there are no James Bonds. There is nobody that is great at everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, if you're a really good offensive coordinator, you know what typically happens? You score a lot of points, so you ain't really got to coach much. But do you guys notice the only time where people start doubting Sean? Oh, listen, hey Lou, I'm about to say some fire right now. Listen to this. Listen, Lou about to be impressed by this. Listen, if you're a really good offensive coordinator and you're scoring a whole bunch of points, you can be a great head coach. You want to know why, Lou? Because it don't take much. But listen, when did people start doubting Sean McVay? And when they weren't scoring points and they weren't playing as well. You want to know why? Because now you got to focus on the offense and the entire team. And guess what? That's really hard, bruh.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
hard. The best thing that they can do for the Rams right now is get the Rams a head coach and let him be the head coach and let McVay do what he do best. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you bring in Deion Sanders, you're going to have to bring in two guys. You're going to have to bring in him and you're going to bring in an offensive coordinator. And I'm going to
You gonna
tell
need a
you,
D coordinator too. He gonna bring in. He gonna bring in this guy to play D coordinator.
Deion comes to the league, he's bringing his own guys because his guys, I just listen to me. Deion Sanders has guys on his staff right now who are coaching on his little league football team. Those guys are coming to the NFL.
Yes.
Like that's
Shout
part of
out,
the reason
Coach Big
why.
Baby, man.
Like that's part of the reason why. That's part of the reason why the Deion Sanders took the Colorado job. A lot of people think he took the Colorado job only because of his son. His son had a lot to do with it. But part of the reason why he took the Colorado job is because they were the coach. They were the one staff, the one college that was going to allow him to bring his entire staff. That means hire everybody. Deion Sanders got hired at Colorado and gave 14 other people jobs.
And it's not even that. The connections he had. Like he brought in former players like Warren Sapp. came in. He's changing that defense. You know, guys who played at a high level and got that same mentality as him. It's not gonna be a seamless transition, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying right now. Listen, bro, you don't. Every CEO ain't a good businessman. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Every great
And
CEO, unfortunately.
you know what I like about Deion Sanders in that move too, Lou? Deion Sanders knew in a year that he was not going to be able to get the top Alabama defensive tackle prospects, and he kept on saying the win. You know, he even said at the HBC, he said the HBC has the skill set. They have the skill players. They don't have
Yeah,
the offensive line and the defensive
that's the
players.
difference. That's the main difference. Main difference
So you
between
know
the
what
high.
Deion Sanders went and did
Mhm.
when he couldn't have the players? He went and got superior talent. I mean,
Yep.
superior coaching. He went and got. I don't have superior players, so you know what I'm gonna go get? A Hall of Fame defensive tackle and let him coach them.
Yeah. I'm gonna use what I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like everyone, y'all want to know a good coach that's been in the league and is similar. What's his name? Is it John Harbaugh for the Ravens?
Yeah,
Special teams coach,
yeah,
y'all. Special teams. Special
yeah.
teams. D coordinator, O coordinator. It's been a cycle and chair, but he remains the same, and the attitude of the team remains the same. Because head coaching is about setting a culture, you know what I'm saying, preparing your guys and just galvanizing you. I mean, so if you lean into that CEO role, some people just see a better CEO than others, man. Like, I, you don't have to be good at stocks to run a company. You can know somebody and you can
Hey,
just make sure they on track.
hey, Sam just said adult. Read that. Hey, read. Hey, read that, Big
You
Lou.
said
What's
Deion's
your thoughts on
OC
that?
at
Look at that.
CU is Pat
Another
Shermer.
another example.
Pat Shermer was the former the Giants head coach. I remember that. I remember that name. He was a Giants head coach for a while. I remember. Oh, he was a head coach,
Like,
former
look
head
at
coach
that.
of the Vikings.
Yeah,
Shermer,
and the Vikings.
yeah,
He was the OC for the Vikings. Hey, but think
he,
about this though. Think about this. Think about this, Lou. If this is the play though, Deion Sanders comes with all these things and all these great tangible things that you can use to your abilities. But the question is, if Deion Sanders comes to Dallas Cowboys, will Jerry Jones do what Colorado did and let him cook?
I think he would. The only person we literally have to like watch out for, y'all, and I think Boss Cowboy said it best, is literally it's Steven. Steven, and I wasn't alive in the '90s, but I appreciate learning what happened to him.
Steven didn't want. Yeah, I know Steven didn't want him there.
Steven didn't
Steven didn't
want
want him.
Dion as a player. He didn't like
Didn't want him
that.
as a player. Sure
He
didn't.
because he didn't want to pay the money.
We gave him 35 million. We gave him $35 million, and Steven was mad.
And you know what? Like,
That's documented too.
that documented. So like, if he didn't like it then, he ain't gonna change now. And I feel Jerry, at least for the first 2 years, will he will view him as another son. Like, you know how you got your son. He in the driving seat right now, but you gonna still value your other son's opinion. But it's not until one of the sons try to thwart the other, try to be a Cain and Abel type. That's when. So if Steven is gonna try to thwart him with roster construction, that's the only way I see this failing. Bringing up that budget friendly, being cheap, being passive. That's the only way.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy because now that you say that, bro, now that you say that, I honestly think that Jerry and Deion would be perfectly fine. You're absolutely right. It would be Jerry and Steven. Like, I honestly think that Steven, I almost feel that Steven would probably feel not obviously that Jerry is your daddy. You know what I'm saying? That'll never change. But I feel like Steven would feel almost intimidated by Deion.
You can't because I
Because
mean,
Deion Sanders was one of the first players that Jerry Jones was like vocally enamored about. Like, I want Deion Sanders, and he didn't give a damn. Deion Sanders is one of the first players, and Jerry Jones has actually done this more. Like Deion Sanders was a Trey Lance situation, where Jerry Jones said, "I'm the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to go get this player." Period. He literally, Deion Sanders put us out the playoffs the year before. Jerry Jones sat in that 49er stadium, walked out of that stadium and said, next year, 21 will have a star on his head. And you know what? He said, I don't give a damn how much money. 30. I remember the ESPN, listen to me, not ESPN. I remember the Sports Illustrated cover. It was a picture of Deion Sanders in the Dallas Cowboy jersey with his blue thing on his head. And it literally said, is he worthy? Because that's what we gave
yeah,
him.
Yeah, I mean, like y'all
And
forgot
Stephen Jones
Steven.
almost fought his dad over there. He jacked him up.
Yeah, Steven's an engineering major, y'all. I'm an engineering major. Let me tell you how he think. He's logical with it. Like
God,
he, you know what I'm saying? Like he anything that he can't control scares him. Like
talk
it
to him,
draws
Lou.
anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like anything, like I have
Talk
to
to him,
be in
Lou.
control in every situation. You feel me?
You want to
What
think of? Hey,
scares him
think about
about
this,
certain?
Lou. Think about this,
Mhm.
Lou. You want to know why? Because you guys are building buildings, and if you're off, the building can fall, fool.
We
You know what
every
I mean?
turn, every you know what I'm saying, every walk we take, you feel me? So people like Dion scares people like me and uh Steven. But the difference between me and him, I ain't no billionaire. So I'm gonna hear Dion now because I seen Dion work. But Steven,
And you
being
have personal knowledge of him too.
yeah, I got personal knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But Steven fears him because Dion's gonna come here and he's gonna be erratic. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a
Ooh,
good erratic. You feel me? Like he gonna come in one day, he gonna be like, I see what you're saying, but you know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna we ain't gonna you ain't gonna sabotage me like that. Dion the type, Dion holds cards in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna empower him. So he gonna
Dion.
like,
Hey, Dion would have put blinds up. If
you
CD
know,
Lamb would have said
Dion
that,
gonna be like,
Dion would have put blinds up.
he can be like, you want me to come to work tomorrow? Okay, let me tell you this. You're gonna have to put some blinds up, or you gonna have to schedule all our primetime games at night.
Facts.
You feel me?
And then I'm gonna tell
Pick
you
one.
something else. The whole hey, listen to me. The whole watching players through the screen, all through the glass screen, that's all dead. Because Dion's gonna the one thing I love about Dion is he is going to cater to his players.
You know what I'm saying? He don't play that when it's time for contract season. He understands. You feel me? Like he gonna try to work
That's
around it.
I'm gonna be honest with
Dion
you.
probably damn near
That's
break the rules. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be
hey, I'm
like,
gonna keep
hey,
it real
I
with you,
know
bro.
you. Uh-huh.
That's what's gonna really be the real because bro, Dion is about his money, bro. He's about
He
his
about his
guys
money.
getting paid.
Hey y'all, that little 5 million. If we get Dion, y'all wanna know the first step of his dominance and like change in the Cowboys. We always pay our coaches 5 million. I bet you my bottom dollar that Dion ain't taking 5 million. I bet you that
No.
Dion he can literally eat and poop that out at Colorado.
If he listen to me, if he gets a bowl, if he win, he's gonna go to the. If he finishes the season off, wins a bowl game, and in conversation, even if he doesn't get to the national selection, even if he's just in conversation of a national selection, listen to me. There are coaches who have way less accolades who are head coaches right now. If Deion Sanders is able to do what he's trying to do at Colorado in 2 years, he is going to be the number one candidate for any NFL team that wants a new coach next year. Forget just the Dallas Cowboys.
And
So that right there is going to drive his price through the roof, dog.
it's not even that. 5 million ain't gonna work. Y'all, shout out to my HBCUs. I went to UAPB. But Jackson State was paying him 3 million.
Facts,
Jackson State.
facts.
I love my HBCUs, but I'm just saying the
Where was
star
they
on the
coming up with
helmet.
that money
You
from?
gonna offer me 2 more million? 2 more million? Y'all better break some bread.
Mike McCarthy was a fool for taking that.
He was a
He was a
fool.
fool. He
That's
was a
why we don't. A fool. A fool. We gotta really look at that. You think the players gonna respect him, man? They see this man taking the vet minimum for a coach. That man getting paid 90s money, bro.
and think about this. This dude didn't have 3 consecutive winning seasons and never asked for more money. Dude, weird, bro.
And that's why, like, I hate to say it, but y'all, there's a chance that he may be back, man. There's a chance, and who we gonna blame? Steven.
Hey Lou,
Because Steven comfortable with controlling him.
hey Lou, I came up with a scenario that I told Boss on his show yesterday that that Mike McCarthy will have to come back. You want to know why? Because if you're purposely not trying to win games this year and you're doing things purposely to like have competitive losses, how can you then turn around and fire the head coach, bro?
Yeah, I just watched that. I watched the episode. Y'all, that was dope. Y'all gotta check that out. When they were role playing, bro, you were 100% right, man.
Like, bro, how are you gonna get me to lose? I need a job next year.
It's not even
You
that,
want me to
y'all.
lose
It's
games?
it's really scaring me.
You want me to lose games
It's
on a
scaring me,
1 year
bro.
deal
It's
My
scaring me.
defensive coordinator has a 1 year deal. You want us to lose games? Think about this.
It's scaring me,
Think
y'all.
about this, Lou. The same thing I said on it. I said, bro, people say, yeah, but Zimmer might not be trying. Like, bro, Zimmer wasn't even in the league last
Bro.
year. Zimmer for sure wants to stop the run. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I said I think the defense is gonna try to play as hard as they can. Why? Because Zimmer know he coming back, but he also know he needs a
That's
job.
what I'm saying. Whoever says Zimmer ain't going hard, boy, that ain't what I've been seeing. I'm gonna tell you who ain't been going hard. It's the other coach. Cause I'm telling you, the other side has not been putting in work out. The defense been at least, trying holding the team at the first half. Just the water gates of hell just break loose in the second half. They be mixing it up. I ain't seen Mike mix it up yet since week 2. I've been seeing the same thing. The same thing.
And I'm gonna keep it real. If you would have gave Dak this defense that played Sunday, we're not a losing team.
Facts. Facts. I'm just saying, like, it's scaring me, y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, like, y'all did that role play, man. Mike should have been already
He
fired.
should have been already fired.
Why have they kept? He should have been already fired. And why are they keeping him this long? They thinking about it, man. They over here be like, oh well. Then again, we did have an injuries, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put it past his organization, man.
That's why I say, bro, like, and then the next question. Well, in an imaginary world, because it would damn near be impossible to get Shador Sanders to the Dallas Cowboys. But in an imaginary world, if he was to come to the Cowboys, do I think a Dallas Cowboys team would be interested in drafting a quarterback in the top 10? Me personally, I don't believe they would because that's not something that the Cowboys do. Like top 10.
It's not even that.
Last time we
It
drafted a
doesn't
quarterback in
make.
the last top 10 was Troy Aikman.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense. You feel me? Like if we draft Shador, we're gonna at least he gonna have to at least sit for 2 years. So we gotta do the Michael Penix thing, and everybody criticize Atlanta for that because we can't trade Dak. Jack got a no trade clause. If you trade him, um, what is it? You're gonna have $100 million cap hit. So that means you're gonna draft Shador, and you're not gonna be able to get him help. That is literally repeating this entire season.
Hey,
So you're
and
gonna
then
stunt
Lou,
his
and
growth.
then Lou, think about this. And then in a perfect world, wouldn't you want Shador to eventually be as good as who? Dak Prescott. Dak
Dak
Prescott.
Prescott, you feel
So
me?
why would you literally you would want Shador to be who Dak was last year, right? Okay, so what do you think is easier for Shador to be that in a year or for Dak to be that after injury? I think it's easier to believe that Dak can just come back and be him. And I don't know, maybe Dak got a
We
bad
don't
season.
even.
Think about all the different things, man. Dak didn't have his tight end. He didn't have he'd have CD Lamb during training camp. There's so many different variables, bro. He didn't even get paid until an hour before the game started, before the season started.
Yeah, I mean this season, bro. That's why I'd be even more pissed if they bring back McCarthy because it's like, bro, you had him on a lame duck season. You didn't even really try in roster construction, and like you didn't try, and you wasted another season. And we wasting primes. Now Zach Martin is gone. We wasted another Cowboy that didn't sniff outside the second round. We just we just acting like we're playing. We low key playing God. You feel me? Like we playing God, and I don't like that. We over here just matching with timelines passing by, and then you gonna bring him back for what? Like how? If I'm you know still on the team, I wouldn't even respect my coach because I saw my coach physically give up in the middle of the season, and now I'm supposed to buy back in. Like it doesn't, it doesn't. You have to bring somebody else in. You have to. You have to bring somebody else in. You have to, because you gave up on it, and this is the highest pick. We dog y'all. We are the most dangerous thing in the world is a good team on a bad year with a high pick. A good team on a bad year with a high pick. The Chicago Bears, the Browns, they are used to this. They are used to picking high, man. They are always here. Us being here, this is something different because we know us picking here, it's going we just add more artillery to the, you know what I'm saying? And we can gavel somebody. Like Ross was talking about it yesterday, man. What if we get to the second pick and New York is behind us? Boy, I'm gonna be like, I'm telling my half my scouts, hey man,
Hey, I ain't
go
gonna lie.
scout
I'm gonna be
Shador.
honest with you
Let's
though.
give off the
I'm gonna
illusion.
be honest with you though.
I'm a gal for the.
I
I'm a.
low key I
Mm-hmm.
had a little I was gonna give them a little pushback on that because if you're the Giants at 2 and the Cowboys are at 1, I would make the Cowboys make that pick because bruh, like you got to know that the Cowboys are not gonna pick a quarterback number 1 overall. There's no way. Like there's no way.
We can if we put enough smoke in the
Yeah,
air,
but listen to me.
and
But you know
they're
but
desperate.
you know what you
They already.
but you know what you do though. You know what you do. You make them make the pick because in the long run, it's still gonna burn you because they can only play one quarterback at one time. So it doesn't really
But guess
hurt.
what, West Coast? Guess what? Guess what? The Giants ain't the only one that want a quarterback.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
be
yeah.
like,
That's what
well,
I'm saying. I would.
Cleveland called me.
That's why I was saying I
Cleveland
wouldn't
called me.
necessarily use the. I wouldn't necessarily use the Giants because if I'm the Giants, the Cowboys already got a good quarterback. So to think that they're gonna get another good quarterback, it doesn't. I'm already playing Dak. You know what I mean? Like
But I'm a leverage.
if you go get Shador, in my opinion, I would rather face Shador than Dak any day because I don't. Shador a rookie. He can still not be that
It's
dude.
not even that though. But I'm gonna still have leverage over you because I'm gonna be like, well, the Browns call me, so I can trade this pick to the Browns, and I can like you understand. I have double power over you Giants because I can keep you from getting a quarterback another year. I can like and hurt
Well, I
your
mean,
timeline
it
again.
also depends on how they feel about the kid from Miami though. Because they got the kid from my
Yeah, Cam Ward.
yeah. So it's like you got unfortunately in this draft you only got 2 big names and that's Shador and Cam.
But that's why you can. That's why the top of the rounds. That's why I love the draft top of the rounds because desperation. You know, you're not the only one who like Cam Ward. Cam Ward can easily go number one. You know what I'm saying? Like in the CJ Stroud. See, they thought CJ Stroud was gonna go number one, and Bryce went number one. Other team, you don't know. You and another team, y'all
Carolina.
fighting over, and who picking first, picking before them. That's who hold all the power in the world, man. So like I understand y'all saying draft the running back, but I'm just saying this. Y'all, if we can get above the Giants and we or the Browns and we can leverage and like they're number 5, we can be like, oh y'all want to pick first? Okay, give me this pick this year and give me your first round pick for next year. Because they're gonna be bad again next year. You already know that. They're gonna draft a quarterback, they're gonna be right back here next year. They're gonna be like, oh, we need a weapon, but we got that pick from them. You feel me? Or we got another pick in the back of the draft.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm talking
Lou,
about. I'm trying to
my question is this: what Zach Martin retires,
mm-hmm.
bruh? You got to use that first round pick on the offensive lineman, bruh.
See, I was team that West Coast, but I've been watching film. It ain't no premier lineman in this
Hey,
draft, like
listen to
in
me.
the top half.
I
Not like
believe it.
last
I
year.
believe it. I believe it. But
It's
with the,
it's not like last year. If this was last year, boy, I'm fighting everybody on Twitter. I'm be like, boy, I don't give a damn about no damn running back because everybody talking about the Lions. I said the Lions had an old line before they took Jameer Gibbs. That's what y'all forgot. That's what y'all forgot. But right now, yeah, I mean, I feel like you can find one probably in the third or fourth round. Um,
no, but you need a starting offensive lineman. And
you
think
can
about this: you'll
need
probably lose. Think about this: you'll probably lose Zach Martin and
Terrence
Demarcus
Steele
Lawrence next year,
and Terrence Steele.
and Terrence Steele.
Yeah, I mean that's why it's
That's
important.
two start. That's 3 starters.
Cowboy fan, this is why it's important you watch the game. Cause we may not be watching the win, but we need to be watching the evaluation. I appreciate everybody, hitting me up, yeah, like this week saying, "What about Aston? What about Aston? What about Aston?" Right? And I put out a whole breakdown, and you know what I'm saying. Thanks to games like last week, even though we got smacked, we feel a little bit better about Aston Richards. You feel me? So we may have a small fix interior, or we can get on them about free agency, going to go buy a big guy. You know what I'm saying?
My
Like,
God,
you know what I'm saying? We gonna have to one of
that's
these
not gonna happen.
one of these streams. I mean, if we get a new coach, they gonna how the Joneses do. They're gonna give him whatever he want their first year. So we just gotta get on here and pull up the entire free agency class and go through it. They'll go all in the
Mm.
first year. They gave McCarthy pretty much like it was that first year and that third year. Remember that's when they go get Stephon Gilmore. They did things they never done before. They got Brandon Cooks. They never done that before. You feel me? Just the one thing we wish they would have did was go get Bobby Wagner for the DQ, but they didn't do that. And Stephen Jones. That's why I hate Stephen Jones because he in a damn interview talking about Yeah, we didn't want guys like that. We got to clear out the way for our young guys, and they didn't get Bobby Wagner because Bobby Wagner was been taking away snaps from Leighton Vander Esch, who was clearly injury prone,
Who retired?
who
Who
retired,
retired?
who was clearly injury prone. So like, this is who we dealing with, man. This is the organization we deal with, bro. Like they got rid of Amari Cooper because he was in the way of Michael Gallup. Like this is what we do, like over here in Cowboys land, bro. So
If you're taking snaps from someone, that means you're better than them. Point blank simple. This is a competitive world we live in. You know what I'm saying? You don't give people opportunities in games; they get opportunities in practice.
right, but we do it differently. Huh?
You earn it. You know what I'm saying? I be tripping people out. Oh, you got to give them an opportunity. You got to give them a chance, bro. You don't get a chance in practice in games. You get a chance in practice. That's where you earn a job. Then you showcase that and keep your job. There's only 17 games. It's not enough games to give everybody a chance. That's why you have practice. They practice every day.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you a drive and develop team.
We ain't even developing. We just draft.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh. But Luke, man,
We don't. That's the problem.
go ahead.
That's the problem. We don't develop. We put people out there too soon. That's what pisses me off about them. Like we want to get everyone want to get on Tyler Guyton, but well, dog, we just told him to come change position and play one of the most important positions in his first year ever. This is probably his first year ever playing left tackle, and he doing it in the NFL. We asked BB his first year ever, probably playing center, come play center. He played it a couple of games, but we asked him this year, come save us. And at the same time, let's still be contenders. We do things differently here, man.
Yeah. I want you to
I,
I want you
I
to
feel you, Brian. I want to be Wagner too. B Wagner. That was why we had safeties at linebacker, bro. One more linebacker in that rotation is one less rep of a Clark being out there. You know what I'm saying? Or
this is what Mike McCarthy had to say. Can you see it?
a little bit. It's cut off, Cowboy.
Let me see.
Uh, Say it again. Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah,
Oh,
you.
okay, so basically he was basically preaching everybody needs to be calm and while they try to turn the season around, and that the number one goal is putting players in the position so they can be successful. I'm like,
Yeah. See, look, I'm gonna tell you
this
right now, it's
boy
gonna be a
said,
big red flag if we don't
calm, stay calm, bro. Whoa,
stay
stay
calm.
calm and stay the course. So guess what that means?
Boy, the house is burning
That
down.
also that also means that guess what, man? Your GPS is only gonna put you in the. Listen to me. If I put my GPS in and drive and that lands in and I end up at Lou's house, that's because what? That's because I put his address in. So if he's saying stay the course and we're going down a road that leads us to more losing and a draft pick, then guess what? That lets me know that that was the destination where we were going.
And if they told him to do that, man,
And
I
if he
think he gonna
dump,
be back
and if
next year, and I'm gonna
exactly,
hate it.
bro, because there's no way in hell that you would do that on
I'm
a 1
telling
year.
you
There's no way you would do that unless you're coming back next year, bro. That's why I said, bro,
that there's
because if you're Mike McCarthy, you're not
man.
saying stay calm. You saying motherfucker, the house is on fire. These niggas is crazy.
What? Fix it, bro. Like
You hear me, Lou? Hey, you hear me,
I'm
Lou?
telling you, bro.
Lou,
It's gonna
Lou,
piss me
listen to
off,
me.
bro.
Lou, imagine you was at work and you knew they was about to fire your ass and you still had to go out there and give a press conference. This motherfucker Lou be out there sweating like a motherfucker. Look, man, these motherfuckers got me
And he,
up.
and he joking and stuff to the owner. Like they been beefing this year. You been beefing with your boss, and he been threatening to fire your ass all season,
But
bro.
this comment right
And he
there,
gonna just to bring.
when he says stuff like that, it makes me feel like what? He gonna be back next year, bro. When he's saying stay calm and
It
stay
makes me
the
feel that
course,
too.
stay calm and stay the course, that lets me know we losing every game going forward. Probably even the game to the Giants. They listen to me. They're gonna have to cook some shit up to play with the Giants because the Giants gonna be trying to lose to us. You're gonna have two teams that don't want to win. Listen, you're gonna have two teams that don't want.
Oh
You're gonna
God.
have two teams that don't want to win the coin toss. I don't want to do it. You do it. I don't want to do it. You do it. I don't want to do it. You did it. You got here first. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is.
But hey,
More
like I
games. I ain't
mean,
said this, but I'm gonna say there are no more games this year. I'm sorry. Don't spend your money on it. We ain't going no more. We're not. Listen to me.
we not
They're
because of
not doing
everybody
it.
who's
That state.
tanking. We got the worst quarterback.
Like
I mean, I don't know how to tell you. And the Giants on they back up too.
we done with games, fellas. We done with. Don't be asking me West Coast. Are you going to the game? No, you already know my answer. No, I am not going to any games. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't go to preseason games, baby. I do at home when I can drive to them, but I do not fly to preseason games.
I may
And
go in
that's
there to walk.
exactly what these
Them
are.
tickets like $25.
I'm not going. I'm not doing it, Lou. You can go to a preseason game, but I'm not flying to. I'm not flying to a
Oh
preseason game. The only
yeah, you
preseason game
gotta
I
fly.
ever
Yeah,
went
yeah,
to
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the only game I ever rolling preseason game I ever flew to was the Hall of Fame game, and that was the game the Cowboys was in,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and
You
that's
got
because
every
they was
reason
in
to.
the game. But no, I don't fly to preseason games, bro.
Hey, I was just talking to
Sorry.
I was talking to boss. I was talking to boss this today, and this name because I heard it, it was in the back of my mind, but this is maybe a future candidate as well in the race. John Gruden. John Gruden.
I mean,
Especially if they
I'm
get
not listening.
if they.
Hey, listen.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, he falls in that same category as Deion Sanders to me. You know what I'm saying? And no, I never
Yes.
believed that John Gruden was a. I never believed that John Gruden was a racist or whatever they tried to make him out to be in Las Vegas. I was like, shut up, bro. It's like, shut up. I don't even want to hear it, bro.
That
Whatever
man.
they tried to make him out to be
Mhm.
no.
I mean, you remember what happened, right? It was like he was beefing with AB, right? And I think they chose AB over him, and AB still ended up leaving.
Yeah, and then AB ended up and it ended up coming out that AB even said that he really didn't have no beef with him. He was trying to get off
Yeah,
the
he
team.
had beef with the GM.
Yeah, but it wasn't at John Gruden.
Listen, man, I think if the Cowboys they can probably fight. I'm just saying right now. I mean, John Gruden is a name that I think it's gonna be a name that's gonna probably get some headway. I'm telling you.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, Lou, I really don't as much care about the head coach as I care about who's actually calling plays. Like that's what's more important to me right now. Who is actually going to be calling plays? Because that, like, I think Mike McCarthy would be okay. Like honestly, if the Cowboys just said right now we're just gonna fire our offensive coordinator, Mike McCarthy is gonna be the head coach, but we're gonna get a new offensive coordinator in here. I'm gonna keep it real for another year. I'd be like, sign me up.
Sure.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be like, sign me up, because I think Mike McCarthy has done a fairly good job as far as like, like the being a head coach. I just don't think he's equipped to be a offensive coordinator. I think the Cowboys, when it comes to like your quarterback and your players set says that you should have a younger quarterback, a younger offensive coordinator, a younger minder. And you got to think like this: these defenses are getting more exotic. So you need a guy who can change as these offenses change. Like, why aren't we doing any of this? Like, bruh, the Chiefs offense looks like 2024. Like, it
Yeah.
looks like a current offense, bruh. The Dallas, they have wide receivers freaking flipping the ball and Patrick Mahomes doing screens, like these weird ass screens and cutting back inside. We don't do none of that shit, bruh. Like, none of that.
None
And
of
so
that,
that's
bro.
why I be saying, like, bro, it makes we only have 15 freaking plays. So the fact that we only have 15 plays and we still don't run them efficiently is crazy to me. Like, what the hell is y'all motherfuckers doing at practice, bruh?
Hey,
Like,
yeah,
we
Barry.
run
Yeah.
the same
Mm-hmm.
damn plays. You're running the same plays, bruh. Like, we can literally look at the Cowboys offense and tell you what they're running. So how the hell y'all can't run them plays efficient? So that's why I say, man, the Cowboys need, most important thing the Cowboys need right now, they need an offensive coordinator. You can still have the same head coach you got right now, and he can still be doing whatever it is that he's doing or whatever it is he's not doing, and you will probably be okay. Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day,
Uh-huh.
talent will always trump anything, bro. I'm pretty sure there's some really bad coaches in the league. Listen to me. You think that Kellen Moore just all of a sudden became a good offensive coordinator? No. But one thing that Kellen Moore does do now is he runs the football. Motherfucker's the second rushing team in football right now. Still
Yeah,
got
he
that
really ain't
goofy
doing
ass
that.
smile.
He really ain't
Yeah.
doing it. He didn't run the ball on us like he did like McCarthy. He started running the ball in
Listen,
the second half.
I'm gonna tell you, in order to be a top rushing team in football, it has to be more than just your running back. It has to be more than just your running back. Like it has to be your quarterback, your running back, even your wide receiver at times. Was nobody's giving the ball to a running back 30 times a game. So in
Facts.
order for you to lead the league, to be up there in one of those the top, that's a complete rushing team. And that's what they did, bruh. They did look like a complete rushing team because Saquon ran that ball, freaking Jalen Hurts ran that ball, AJ Brown tried to run that ball. Like they were Saquon. I mean, I think that's what a lot of teams do too. Teams sell out to beat Saquon, and then somebody else ends up beating your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like the way how teams used to play Kobe. Like everybody be like, I'm gonna stop Kobe. I'll stop Kobe. Okay, don't trip. Somebody else gonna bust your ass tonight.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
So
let me go and get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Well, I gotta hold it down.
yeah, man, you ain't man. We already know what it is, Lou. Big Lou on the ones and twos.
Catch
Lou
us
came
on
with that.
Monday, man. We're gonna be watching the game, bro.
We play on Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football.
That's some bullshit, man. Listen to me, bro. I can't even talk cowboy pride no more, man. Because if y'all niggas don't even want to beat the fucking Eagles, bro, goodbye. Never look down because the stars up. Peace. Well, that pisses me off, bro. I can't even talk about we need to go on here and really fight. Y'all didn't even want to beat the damn Eagles. The Eagles at home. Like, bro, if there was one game that Jerry could have been, listen to me. Listen, we're gonna tank this shit out. But when those some bitch Eagles come in this motherfucker, we're gonna beat their ass. Those some bitches are out of here. Shit eating turds. The Eagles, dog? Come on, bro. Whatever, man. You already know what it is. Never look down, because stars up. Peace.